들어보는 시간입니다. 세상에서 애터미 사업이 가장 쉽고 즐거웠다는 분들이 계신데요. 두 분의 리더분들을 모셔서 팍팍한 애터미 스토리를 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 첫 번째로 장희선 샤론우즈 마스터님, 이어서 김진애 샤론우즈 마스터님께서 말씀해 주시겠습니다.
여러분 나오실 때 벚꽃처럼 아름다운 박수로 환영해 주시면 되겠습니다. 장희선 샤론우즈 마스터 그리고 김진애 샤론우즈 마스터 이어갑니다.
And 샤론우즈 마스터 김진애.
안녕하십니까?
Hello
샤론우즈
everyone.
마스터 장희선입니다.
I'm 샤론우즈 마스터 장희선.
大家好，我是资深营销经理张喜仙。 방금 제가 중국어로 인사를 드렸는데요.
Said hello
저는
in Chinese
대학 시절에
language.
중국 청도라는 도시에서
In
2년
my
동안
college
중국어를
years in
가르쳤습니다.
Qingdao,
2년 동안 중국어를 배웠습니다.
I learned Chinese
하도
language for
제가
2 years.
선생님이라서 가르치다 보니.
So because I work as a
그리고
teacher,
한국으로 돌아와서는
and
중국가를
when I
졸업하고
came back to Korea,
대기업에서 10년
I
정도 근무를
majored in
했었습니다.
Chinese literature, and I was working in
20년 정도
a
근무를
big
하고
corporation for about 10 years.
대기업은 죄송합니다. 박수 한번 해주세요. 대기업에서 10년 정도 근무를
So
했었습니다.
I was working in that big
그리고
company for about 10
복지도
years.
되게 좋았고
So the
급여도 되게
company had very
많았습니다.
great welfare,
그런데
paid
제가
me a lot
제
of salary.
대기업에서 오랫동안 제가 하는 일이 아닌 걸 하다 보니 제
But
전공이 아닌 걸
I
하다
was doing
보니
something that's not my
제 자리가
major.
불안해졌습니다.
So
그래서
I
저는
felt
내가
insecure with my
좋아하는 일,
position.
하고 싶은
So I
일을
wanted
해야겠다
to do
생각하고
something
제
I want to
목소리가
do,
다 하는 한 중국어
something I'm good at.
선생님은 평생
So
직장
I
그만두지 않고 할 수 있다고 생각했습니다.
felt that
그래서 회사를
Chinese language
그만두고
teacher would be the
저는
thing. So
학원에
I
취직을
quit
해서
my job
학생들을
and I went into a
가르쳤는데
learning
대기업에
institute to
비해서
teach
연봉이
students,
너무
but compared
낮았습니다.
to the company I work
그래서
for,
저는
the
안
yearly
되겠다
income
싶어서
was too
제가
little.
직접 중국어
So
교습소를
I
차렸습니다.
opened my own
제가
Chinese
오전에는
language academy.
대형 학원에서
In the morning,
성인들을 가르치고
I taught
오후에는
adults in a big
저의
learning
교습소에서
institute,
아이들을
and in the
가르쳤습니다.
afternoon I taught
쉬는
students in my
날에는,
own academy.
가을까지
And my
하면서
days off,
그렇게
I've
열심히 일에
been
매진했습니다.
provided some private tutoring.
제가 원래는
I worked so
여러분
hard.
되게 꾀꼬리 목소리였거든요.
I used to have a very beautiful
그런데
voice
이렇게 중국어
before,
수업을 하다
but
보니
as I was
정말
teaching so
목소리가 많이
many
쉬었습니다.
students Chinese
그래도
language,
듣기
my
괜찮으신가요?
voice got hoarse. Is my
네.
voice okay
감사합니다.
to hear? Thank you.
중국어는 저에게 이렇게 허스키한 목소리를
Chinese
가져다
language,
줬지만
because I was
저에게
teaching
애터미라는
so many
최고의 인연을
students, it made my
선물해줬습니다.
voice hoarse, but
제가
that's how I got to meet
2019년도에 한 어느
Atomy.
날에
In
한 남성분이
2019,
저의
one day,
학원에 등록을
a
하셨는데
man came to
그
my
첫 수업 장소가
academy,
애터미
and the
교육센터였습니다.
first place where we met
저는
was
얼마 뒤에 그분이
Atomy Education
센터장이라는 걸 알게
Center,
되고
and soon
저는
I got to know that he's the
애터미가
center
다단계라는 걸
manager,
알고 있었기
and I knew
때문에
Atomy was
혹시나
a
저에게
multi-level marketing
가입을 하라고
company,
이야기를
so
할까
I
봐
was afraid that he
저는
might
수업 시간에 쉴
persuade
틈
me
없이
to join the
그분에게
business.
다른
So
생각
during
못
the
하시고
class,
애터미만 집중해서
I
중국어만
only
집중해서
focused on teaching
가르쳤습니다.
Chinese language so that he can't talk about Atomy at all.
중국어만 집중해서 가르치고
So I only
그분이
focused on teaching Chinese to
저에게
him.
이야기를 하지
And
않으셨지만 제가
he
스스로
didn't say
애터미의
this to me,
장점을
but
몸소 느낄 수 있었습니다.
I could just naturally feel
저는
the
점심
strengths
먹을
of
시간도
Atomy.
없이
I didn't have
양쪽 학원을
time
오가면서
to eat
정말
lunch
너무나
because I was
바쁜데
working in both places. I was
이분은
having a
오전에
really
수업 가능하세요?
busy
예, 됩니다.
life.
오후에도
And
수업이 가능하신가요?
when
예,
I
됩니다.
asked him, "Are you
모두 저의
available in the
중국어
morning
수업
and
시간을
afternoon?" and he said
맞춰주시면서
yes every
시간적인
time.
여유가 넘치셨고
And
뿐만
I
아니라
could see that he
경제적으로,
has freedom in
정신적으로도
terms of
여유가 넘쳐
time
보이셨습니다.
and money.
그분은 저에게
and
애터미에 대해서 단 한마디도 하지 않았지만
he
제가
didn't
오히려
even say a word about
궁금해졌습니다.
Atomy, but I wanted to know more about
중국어
Atomy.
수업을 왜 배우려고 하시는
So
거예요?
why are you trying to learn
그랬더니
Chinese? I asked
애터미가
him,
중국 시장에
and
진출을
he
해서
said, now
중국
Atomy is in
파트너분들과
China,
감사 인사라도 하려고
so
배운다고
he
하셨습니다.
wants to
그런데 저는 그 이야기를 듣는
speak
순간
in Chinese with
아,
Chinese
내가
partners, members in
애터미를 하려고
Atomy
중국어를
China.
배웠나 보다.
So I suddenly
그렇게
realized
생각이
that
들었습니다.
maybe
아니, 이 15억
I'm
인구
learning
중국
Chinese
분들에게
to do
우리의
Atomy
좋은
business. You know,
이렇게
there's a lot
좋은
of
제품,
population in China
이렇게
to
저렴한
promote
가격에
this
치약
good
칫솔을
quality
알려주더라고요.
product 최소 1억은
toothbrush and
나의 회원이 될
toothpaste.
수 있다는
So
야무진
they
생각이
have huge
들었고
populations, so
지금
I
제가
can promote this
애터미를
product
통해서
to
이
Atomy
불안한
members
나의
in China.
미래를
So
책임질 수
through
있겠다는 생각이
Atomy,
들었습니다.
I can have more
그래서
stable
저는
life
그
in the
다음
future.
날부터 제 눈빛이
So from
반짝이기
the next
시작했습니다.
day, I
센터장님과의 수업 시간을 계속 기다렸습니다.
was really looking forward to have
1시간 반
a
수업 중에
class with the center
수업은 한 10분
manager.
정도만 한 것
And
같아요.
during the class, only for 10
그래서
minutes
나중에
I
들은
taught Chinese
얘기인데요.
to him.
제가 하도 수업을 안
And
하니까
later he said,
저를 선생님을
since I
바꾸려고
was not teaching Chinese to him,
컴플레인을
he
하시더라고요.
thought about changing
저는
the
그분은
tutor
저에게 중국어 수업료를 내시고
because he
애터미
paid
개인 가해를
me
해주신 셈입니다.
to
제가
learn Chinese
애터미를 알고
language.
나서
So
저는
actually, he was paying me
바뀌었을까요?
to get the
제
Atomy
중국어
lesson. After I got to know
교습소는
about Atomy, how did I
애터미
change?
센터처럼 바뀌어버렸습니다.
My Chinese language academy became
저는
like
중국어
a
수업이 끝나고 나면
Atomy
성인
education
학생들에게
center. After my
중국 지도를
lessons
보여주면서
to my
해모임을 나눠주고
other
애터미를 알리기
students,
시작했고
I
저의
began
학원의
to promote
칠판은
Atomy
중국어
and
한자가
Hemohim.
아닌
And
애터미
on the
사업 설명으로
whiteboard
가득 차게 되었습니다.
in my academy, it
그리고
was full
저는
of
처음으로 석세스
showed a plan of
아카데미에
Atomy, not
참여하게
the Chinese
되었는데요.
characters, and I
정말
got to
만 명이
attend the
넘는
Success
사람들을
Academy,
보고 깜짝
and I
놀랐습니다.
was really
게다가
surprised to
더
see that
놀랬던
many
건
people,
3,000
10,000
명
people,
이상의 분들이
and more
해외에서
than
오신 분들이고
3,000 people were
그중에
from
중국
overseas,
분들이
and
제일
among them,
많았습니다.
Chinese people
해외에서 오신
were
분들은 자비를 내고
the
비행기를 타고
most,
이런 한국의
and
애터미를
they
알아보러
even
오다니
paid their own expenses to
저는
come to
정말
Korea
놀랬고
to know about
그리고
Atomy,
그날
and it
너무나
was
운이
really
좋게도
shocking. And
센터장님의 찬스로
fortunately, in that day,
임페리얼
thanks
두
to the
분과
center
단독 사진을
manager
찍는
with
행운도
2 imperial
얻었습니다.
masters, I could take a photo.
그 단독 사진을 찍고 저는 그
Only me
중국
and the
분들이
imperial master.
같이 저랑 소통하면서
As I
정말
could
그분들은 1분
communicate
1초로
with the
허투루 쓰지
Chinese
않고
members,
그 현장을 사진 찍고 동영상을 찍으면서
I could see
그
them,
중국에 있는
the
파트너분들과
Chinese
공유하는
members
거를
taking
보고
picture
저는 더
videos
해외
and
비전을
sharing
보게
them
되었습니다.
with their
그리고
partners
결단하는
in
날이
China,
됐던
and I
겁니다.
saw that vision
제가
in
저희
overseas market,
신랑에게
and I made up
애터미는
my mind
가입비도
on
없고
that day,
유지비도
and I
없는데
told my
멤버십이
husband there's
전
no
세계로
entry
연결이
fee, no
된대.
maintenance fee,
중국 시장이
and there's global
열린대라고
membership,
이야기했더니
and there's Chinese
중국에서
market.
유학생활 경험이 있고
And
그리고 저를 잘 알고 있는
Because
신랑은
my husband
저에게
studied in China
이렇게
before,
한마디만
and he
했습니다.
knows me well, so he
중국이
said this to
열리면
me.
자기가
So
그
if
시장을
the
평정할 수
market,
있을 것 같아.
the Chinese market is
그러니
open, I
얼마든지
think I
밀어줄
can
테니 한번 도전해봐라고
really roll
하더라고요.
over that market. So I will support you. You can go on doing that business.
저는 이런 든든한 신랑의
Thanks to
힘입어서
my husband's support,
2019년 10월
in
중국이 열리지도
2019
않았는데
October,
수업
before
시간을
the
줄여가면서
Atomy China
용감하게
opened,
들어갔습니다.
I entered China.
그리고 제가 한국에 있을 때 같이 중국어
And while I was in
선생님을
Korea,
일했던 중국
I
동료분이
worked with one
애터미를
of my
알아봤고
colleagues, and
대남이란 도시에
she
애터미
knew
중국 1호 센터가 오픈하게
Atomy,
되었습니다.
and thanks to her, we
그리고
could
저는
open the first center in
한 달
one
뒤에
region in China.
상해에
And
있는
after
친척 오빠에게
a month
찾아갔고
later, I went
그곳에서
to
나온
my cousin
파트너가
living in Shanghai,
알아보고
and
중국의
a
수도의
partner
제2호
there
애터미
also
센터가
opened the
또
second
오픈하게
Atomy
되었습니다.
Center in China.
저는 생각했습니다. 이렇게 순조로울 수가 있나? 나 이렇게
Everything
운이
was so
좋은
smooth,
애인가?
and
정말
I feel I
너무
was so lucky.
행복했습니다.
I feel
그런데 여러분
overwhelmed.
기억나시나요?
But did you remember
12월
December
저는 중국
2019
수조에서
in Suzhou in China?
한국에서 날라온 재난 문자 한 통을 받았습니다.
I got the message from China.
코로나19의 시작
That was
전에 제가
about
중국에 있었던 겁니다.
COVID-19. I was
그래서
at the
저는 바로
center
한국으로
of the
돌아왔고
COVID-19.
그 뒤로
I had
다시
no choice
들어가지
but to come back to Korea, and I
저는 이제
could
봐서는
never
안
go back
되고
to China
씨앗을
then.
뿌리고
I was
가지려고
about
하고
to
있는데
spreading the seed
코로나가
in
터진
China,
겁니다.
but COVID-19 broke
그래서
out.
애터미 중국 센터가 문을
So
닫게 되는
enemy
상황으로
China
왔습니다.
centers had no choice but to
큰
close
희망을
down.
품었던
We
중국
had
사업이
great hope
활발하지
over
못하게 됐지만
Chinese
저는
businesses,
포기하지 않았습니다.
but I never gave up.
내가 한국에서도 못하는데 어떻게 중국에서 잘할 수 있겠어라
How
생각하고
come I could be successful even though I can't be successful in Korea? So I started to find
제가
business
제일
members and
사랑하고
customer group.
지지하던 언니가
One of my
너는 무슨
friend
선생님이 다단계냐면서
said that you are the teacher. You are not the one who have to do the network marketing. She kind of warned me.
네, 그 주변
And then
아파트 분들만 빼고 이야기를 했습니다.
I started to talk to the people living far away from me. But now, after 3 years, all of them became my customer, and my friend also became my partner who loved the product so much.
회장님이 이렇게 말씀하셨죠.
Chairman Park
진정한
mentioned,
용기는 두려움을 맞서는 것이다.
the real courage is to confronting the fear. We need to have the courage
저는 그
to
용기가 있었습니다.
be considered crazy. Actually, I had that courage.
제가 애터미를 한다고
My
했을 때 저를
closest friend
차단했거든요.
blocked me.
그때 저는 정말
When
많이
I
울었지만
told her I started Atomy, I
내
cried a
꿈을
lot,
남에게 빼앗기지 말자.
but I tried hard in order to achieve my dream, and I thought that the best revenge is to be successful with Atomy, and then I have another big
여러분은 애터미
courage.
사업에 루틴이 있으신가요?
Do you have any routine in your Atomy business?
저만의 루틴을
Since I started Atomy business, I made my own. That is
스폰서님들과 소통하기입니다.
communicating with the sponsors for 24/7. I said good morning in the morning, and then whenever I meet each of my member, I took a picture, I wrote some article and shared it with all of the sponsors and partners. And I feel like I'm always with them.
경험이 많은 스폰서님들이
I have a lot of experienced sponsors and they try to share me know-hows and feedbacks.
저는 그렇게 잠을
Like that,
줄여가면서
I try to sleep less
도전한 지 6개월
and
만에
sleep less, and in 6 months, I became an auto sales master.
저는 사실 그날 너무 기뻤는데
I was so happy that day.
반대를 하는 언니한테도 이야기를 할 수가 없는 거예요.
So I couldn't even tell to my friends. So I cried at midnight and I took a selfie and sent the picture to my sponsors like this, saying I'm crying right now because this is the tear out of the
저는
joy.
나중에 들었는데요. 제가 그렇게 현장을 뛰어다니고 했을 때 같이 울어주시고 오토 판매사가 됐을 때 더 기뻐하셨다는 얘기를
I heard that my sponsors and my partners felt more happier than me when I became an auto sales master. So I was also so happy. I became the queen of the cold contact. Do you have this experience that when you visit a store and you feel like it might work? Contacting that store. Actually, one day I opened the door of the store and said, "Do you know Atomy?" And that the owner of the store finally purchased the product of Atomy and became the member of Atomy. And she told me, actually, a lot of people visited the store, but you are the one who is the most memorable. So after that, she became one of my biggest fans. One of my partners was also buying a pair of shoes, and she said that she introduced Atomy to the owner of the shoe store, and I visited there, and then I became a friend with the owner of the store, and then I made her register as a member, and I visited the store every day, introduced the product of probiotics and hemoheme, and I tried to kind of conquer all of the stores around there. Like that, on just one floor, I made 40 people register as a member. And then I moved up to the second floor to let the people know Atomy. I worked hard, and I could have some blessings from that hard working. One of my students worked at a global investment company. He's really charismatic, so I couldn't even start talking about Atomy, but I did it. I talked about Atomy, and he read the financial statement of Atomy, and he registered as a member of Atomy, and then He also introduced Atomy to his alumni of the Peking University, and he introduced Atomy to them via WeChat. So soon, we'll go to China to meet them. He was so supportive. Actually, I started Atomy thanks to the Chinese market, but I also have partners from different countries. In Thailand, I have a partner who works hard, supporting a lot of Thai partners. Thanks to him, I can make a lot of partners in Thailand. One of them is a businessman. And then he happened to use the toothpaste of Atomy, and he was into the toothpaste, and then he wanted to donate that toothpaste to the other people, and then he saw the vision of Atomy and registered as a member. He'd been donating a lot to a lot of centers, and also he supported for the free food center. Actually, for me, that kind of vision, supporting other people and helping other people, has become another dream. If I meet them in Korea, I met them when they came to Korea, but I also have some partner who promoted earlier than me, 4 Sharon Nurse Masters and 1 Star Master. Atomy is a global one marketing with unlimited levels. I realized how powerful it is, and then I realized how powerful in Korea and in any other countries. I had really great news recently. When I worked in a large company and worked as a private tutor, I couldn't see my daughter rising. But thanks to Atomy, I could take care of her. When she come back to Korea as a surprise, so I can see her feel really happy. So I like to live a really happy life, like a traveling. I have one of my older sister. She took care of my daughter for the past 13 years. Actually, my husband is working in a suburb area, so I needed to work hard. So my older sister needed to take care of my daughter. Recently, she was diagnosed with cancer, so she's in a treatment. I think that I feel so burdened because I think that that is all because of me. She will keep taking care of my daughter, and once I become Imperial Master, I would like to give 1 billion Korean won to my sister and her husband.
제가 애터미를 하면서 지금까지 단 한 번도 오지 않았던 언니가
My sister has never come here, but she's here today.
언니가 있어서 이 영광스러운 무대에 있을 수 있었어.
It was all thanks to you. You made me on this stage. Thank you very much.
오늘 정말 많은 분들이 해외에서 오셨잖아요.
We have so many global members today.
다음 주에 중국으로 출국.
Finally, I will go to China. This is the first time in 3 years. I finally got the visa, so I could go to China.
함께하고 지지해줬던 저의 파트너분들에게 중국 시장을 선물하려고 대장정을
So
시작합니다.
it will be my grand opening of my journey in the Chinese market, and it will be the gift to my partners who've been waiting for this time. If you are really sincere, the path will be open.
우리는 사랑하는 가족을 위해서
We
반드시 해내야 합니다.
need to achieve
애터미를
it
통해서 우리
for
모두 함께 꿈을
for our
이뤄냈으면
families.
좋겠습니다.
Let's make our dream come
다음
true.
주부터 만나게 될 중국 분들에게 한 말씀
I would like
드리면서
to give a word to all of my
마무리하도록
Chinese
하겠습니다.
partners and conclude my
作为一
speech.
个韩国人，我想把爱多美作为沟通彼此的桥梁，
As a Korean, I would like to build a bridge, and I will connect the people, and I will be really sincere in order to convey the philosophy and the principle of Atomy to all of the people. Vivid dream is realization.
아이도미 짜요 짜요. 감사합니다.
오늘 처음 오신 분들
Who came here for
한번
the first time?
있을까요?
Could you please raise your hands?
잘 오셨습니다.
If you are the first comers, welcome you all.
스폰서님들 한번 손 들어봐 주시겠어요?
Sponsors, could you please raise your hand?
네, 반갑습니다.
I
오늘
sincerely
이 자리에
welcome
손을
you.
안 드신 분들도
If
저의
you are not
메시지가
raising your
큰
hand,
도움이
I hope my
되었으면
message could
좋겠습니다.
convey a great message.
안녕하십니까?
Hello,
샤론 로즈 마스터
I am Sharon Rose
김진혜입니다.
Master Kim Jin-ae.
저는 대학 시절 비올라를
I majored in viola in college
연주자인 남편을
and
만나 결혼을
and married
했습니다.
my husband, a double bass player.
결혼 후 아이들을 키우고
After
야무지게
marriage, I
살림하며
lived
주부로
as a good wife, taking good care of my children, and as a wife of an orchestra principal, a player, representing Korea for over 30 years. Thanks to my husband, who is an orchestra player, I could go to a lot of luxurious venue, and I lived a little luxurious life.
정말 상관없을 것 같은 그런
I
인생을
live a life that seemed to
그러다가
nothing have to do with
언니,
Atomy.
동생하며 지내던
And
오랜 지인으로부터 애터미
I
정보를
heard
듣게
about
되었는데요.
Atomy from
그
one of my
지인의
old
딸이
friends,
음악대학 입시
and the
중으로
daughter of my
저희
friend
남편에게 콘트라바스 레슨을 받게 되면서부터
started to take lessons from my husband to prepare for the entrance exam to the music college, and my life with Atomy started.
지인의 따님이 저의 남편을 따라 레슨을 하러
When her
들어가면
daughter came
그때부터 스폰서님의
to take my
애터미
husband's
레슨이
lesson, the sponsor started Atomy lesson.
30년 넘게 알고 지내던
I've known her for over 30 years,
참 진실한 사람입니다.
and she's very
제가 너무나
sincere
신뢰하고
person.
너무나
I
좋아하는
trusted
나의
her a lot,
애터미 레슨은
and her lesson on
입시
Atomy
레슨보다도 더 뜨겁고
was
더
perhaps
열정적인
more
레슨이었던 것
passionate
같습니다.
than the lessons for the college entrance. Than the college entrance. In the end, the sponsored daughter entered a prestigious university, and I became a sheriff nurse master. And I think it seems that both lessons were successful.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
사실 유명 백화점 VIP 고객이었던
I used to
저에게는
be a VIP customer of a famous department store,
매력적으로
and
보이지 않았습니다.
Atomy product did not seem
무엇보다
really
다단계 회사
charming.
제품이라 더 그런
More than
편견이 있었던 것
because it
같은데요.
was like it was a product of the multi-level marketing company, and I thought the Atomy business is something that had nothing to do with me, and something I should never do, and something I
그러면서
should
가져다 주는
actively stop.
제품에는 손도 대지 않았습니다.
And I did not even touch the product that my sponsor brought. Perhaps some of you might have the same thought that I had before.
특별히 애터미 제품 중에
In
화장품은
particular,
정말 마음에 안
among the
들었어요.
Atomy product, I really didn't like
손을 안
the
댔었습니다.
cosmetics, so I didn't
여기
even
오신
touch it.
여자분들 화장품 어떤
Lady
기준으로
Atomians,
사셨나요?
what criteria did you buy cosmetics for?
사시는 분들이
How many
몇
of
분이나
you
계실까요?
Buy a product after
일단
analyzing the
케이스가 마음에
ingredients.
들어야 되잖아요.
First of all, you need to like the case, and then you smell it, you taste it on the back of your hand, and then the salesperson might persuade you to buy the product, and then you might open your wallet. No matter, but
맹물로 만들었나?
I couldn't understand
그나마나 값싼 재료로 꽉
why the
채워놓았을
price is
거야.
so cheap, and I thought that it might be filled with water or cheap ingredients, so
그때만 해도 저는
I
비싸야
didn't give a
좋은
care,
제품이라고
because
생각을
back then
했던
I
것
considered an
같습니다.
expensive product
그러던
a good
어느
wine.
날 남편이
One day,
스폰서님이 놓고 간 생모단수 한 병을
My
쓰고
husband
빈 병을 흔들면서
showed me
여보,
the used
이거
up
홍숙 씨한테 얘기해서
bottle of Atomy
더
생모단수
사줘?
hair
이렇게
tonic,
얘기하는 게 아니겠어요?
and
그러면서 하는
he
말이
said, please
이거
ask
모근이
her to
두꺼워지는 것
order
같아.
one more of this.
이렇게 얘기하는 거예요.
And he also
저희
said that I
남편은
think my
머리
hair
숱은
roots getting
많았지만
thicker thanks
머리카락이
to this
가늘어서 늘
tonic.
고민이었는데요.
My husband had a lot of
가격도,
hair but was
모양도
concerned about his
마음에 안
thin
들었던
hair.
제품이
I
비싼
didn't like the
명품도
price
주지
and package of the
못하는
product,
효과를
but
남편에게
that product
남겨줄
gave my husband a satisfaction
여기서
that
끝났으면
the
애터미도
expensive
좋은 제품
luxury
하나쯤 있나 보다 이렇게
product
생각을
couldn't
했을
give.
텐데요. 어느 날 태국에 있는 저희 언니와
One day,
영상통화를
I was
했는데
having a FaceTime with my sister
저희
living in
언니 얼굴에서
Thailand.
빛이 나는 거예요.
Her face
저는
face
언니
face
얼굴에
skin
무슨
was
짓을
like
했냐고.
glowing. So I asked her,
주사라도
"What did you do on your
맞았어?
face? Did you get any like injection
그랬더니 저희
therapy,
언니가 하는
like
말이
a Snow White
애터미
injection?" And my sister answered,
이브닝 케어
"I use
사용을 썼다는
Atomy
거예요.
evening
열심히.
care all the
그러면서
time."
저보고 꼭 써보라고
And she
권하는 게
recommended me
아니겠어요?
to use that
아니,
product.
화장품만큼은 저보다도 더 명품을
She
선호하던
used
사람이
to
그런 말을 하니까
be the one who only used luxurious cosmetic products,
큰언니가 하는 말이잖아요.
but she mentioned like that,
그래서 슬쩍
so
써봤어요.
I started to use them.
그랬더니 특히 필링 젤은 제가
And
애터미
I like the
이브닝
peeling
케어
gel product the
젤보다
most.
가격이 딱 10배인 고가의 브랜드를 그때 쓰고 있었는데요.
Actually, I used to use a luxurious peeling gel, 10 times expensive than Atomy evening care. But once I used it just one time, it gave more dramatic effect than the expensive one.
제품에 마음이 열리는 계기가 되었죠.
So that was the time
태국에서
my mind
이브닝
started to
케어를
be open to the Atomy
열심히
product.
썼던
My
저희
sister, who
언니는
used the Atomy product
스타가
every day in Thailand, now became a star master and a super supporter of me.
감사합니다. 그렇게 좋은 제품들로 인해서 애터미에 대한
Thanks to
마음이
this
조금씩 열리기
product,
시작했고
I started to
그런 기회를
my mind started to be open to Atomy product, and then my sponsor
이런저런 사연으로
get the chance and invite me to the seminar. So I went to Vivaldi Park in Hongcheon and attended the success seminar for the first time. Back then, we did the success seminar for 2 days and 1 night. After the first day schedule, it was at dinner time. There were so many people, so I could not find where my sponsors are. So I called my sister, who was a diamond master back then, and I asked her, "Where are you? Where should I go?" And my sister said, "If you try to find me, you'll be starved. You'll be starved, and you need to like stand there and eat anything if you don't like to be starved." So I am the one who are not waiting in the line even in the fancy restaurant. But I had to do that night. So that was the memory of my first visit to the Success Academy. I couldn't find any vision from that. Then how come I could stand on the stage?
Maybe that's because of the invitation of my sponsors who love me, and thanks to the efficient and reasonable system of Atomy. So now I want to tell you how I was motivated to do this Atomy business. One summer day was a very hot day, and there was a lecture by sponsor who is now an Imperial Master at an education center, and he was talking about the fourth industrial evolution. Now the times are changing, so now I got to really understand the trend of the times. So before I was just an ordinary housewife, but I could see the global trend, and I was really thrilled to listen to such a lecture. I felt that I could do something amazing, even though I'm just a mother and housewife. And there was one more occasion that really gave me this motivation, and there was a person who used to work in insurance industry, and she gave a lecture titled don't review your reality. And before, I didn't even write the household account book, so it was really shocking. So that evening with my husband, I tried to review what I had been doing. And my husband has a very good character, and he used to say to me, a husband's job is to earn money, and a wife's job is to use the money. So he always encouraged me, and that evening, I felt gloomy to see the reality of our family. I had only 2 daughters, and after they graduated from elementary school, I sent them to study abroad. So my first daughter went to New York, and my second daughter went to London to study. So these are the 2 cities that have the highest living cost. So I had to spend a lot of money to educate them. So we didn't have that money left in our family. So it meant that me and my husband were not prepared for our lives after retirement. So that's how I really made up my mind to do Atomy business. I told you that I live kind of a luxurious life, but I'm not really interested in luxury bags or luxury shoes. But for household appliances and the dishes and utensils, I really love the high-end luxury products. So because of that, I got to be really interested in Atomy's high-end cookware, Medicook, that use 0.1% material of the worst, 316 stainless material. And I learned how to cook, taking lessons of many famous cooks, and my culinary skills and Medicook made great synergy. You know, Medicook has quite high PV, right? Let's say you sell 10 units of Medicook. Then you are done with 1 line of Sales Master. Maybe you can go for this. So when people meet, and I think the best connection point can be food. So in my car, I carried my Medicook and cooking ingredients and move around, travel many places, and presented cooking show so that I could persuade many people to join as members and buy Medicook products. If you are a big fan of cooking, you can try this cooking show. So compared to other luxury products, there were much better Atomy products, which are being sold at an affordable price. And this is really amazing. With Atomy's absolute quality product, I could feel that our life quality is being enhanced. And product is not everything about Atomy. I could win many people in my life. And my left side, thanks to my sister, my sponsor, working in Thailand, I have so many Thai partners. And on my right side, I have my powerful partners working in this business together. And I hope this message of hope will be delivered to all the people who are listening to me right now. Before I conclude, maybe some people here are still reluctant to do this business because it's a multi-level marketing industry. So Director Bong Joon-ho of the movie Parasite said this in the Academy Awards. If you go over that barrier of 1 inch, which is subtitle, you can enjoy many more excellent works. And I think that applies to us as well. So behind that barrier of stereotype and prejudice, we can find our dream and hope. Behind the barrier of 1 inch, we can have the financial stability and happiness for our families. And behind that barrier of 1 inch, we can have our
애터미가
dreams and bright
꼭
future.
누리고 싶은 여러분의
And
꿈과
I'm
희망을 이루어 드릴 수 있을
certain
거라고 저는
that Atomy
확신합니다.
can make your dreams and hope a reality.
당당한 나의 노를 위해 끝까지 해낼 것입니다.
I will make my dreams come
선입견은
true for my life
던져버리시고
after
여러분
retirement.
함께 하시지
So get rid
않으시겠습니까?
of that prejudice and be with me.
감사합니다.
Thank you very much.
끝까지 들어주시고
Thank you for
이
listening.
자리를 함께 빛내해 주신 여러분
Thank you
진심으로
for
감사합니다.
gracing this venue with your presence. Thank you very much.
네, 한 번 더 여러분 두 분께 큰 박수를 보내주시면
Thank you
고맙겠습니다.
again to two Sharon Rose Masters.
김진애 샤로즈 마스터님께서 그런 말씀을 하셨죠.
Sharon
사랑과
Rose Master Kim Jin
가까이
said this.
친해지는 매개체
So
바로
one
그게
of
애터미다. 그
the
메디쿡을
medium to get
통해서
close to other
요리를
people
하시는데 그럼
is
여러분
cooking and
메디쿡으로
atomy. So with
요리를 해서
Medicook,
밥상 위에
you
올려놓으면
can
밥상을 먹어도
cook and
될까요?
make food,
그 밥상은
and
환상이 되겠죠.
that table
그 중간에
with the food
애터미가
that
있는
you
것
make
같고
with Medicook,
마지막에 그런 말씀을
you can
하셨습니다.
have
사람들의
fantastic
선입견
experience.
4단계. 근데
And
애터미는
people have
4단계가
stereotype
맞습니다.
and prejudice
4단계.
about
애터미 뜻은
multi-level
좀
marketing
다르죠.
and Atomy.
다 함께
But
단
Atomy is
단단하게
different.
이렇게 계속
We are doing this all
성공을 위해
together,
걸어나가는 것.
and we
그게
are
우리의 다단계가
walking on the
아닐까
pathway
싶습니다.
towards
그 남들의
success.
생각과 시선을 열어보지 마시고
So don't care
애터미의
what other people
진심과 그런
are
진정성
thinking
있는
about the
가치를
multi-level
보고
marketing business.
하시고
We need to look
함께
into the
꿈을
value
현실로
and
만드는 그런
authenticity
길이
and
중요하지
sincerity
않나
of Atomy
마이크를
business.
잡고 여러분께
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.